Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. Wednesday, June 10. I'm Paul J from Crypto Traders Arena for new people. Well, let's start the live stream as usual and let's go on Bitcoin on higher time frame and we'll go from there. Morning, good morning, Robert. Hey, Bukur. Hey, Peter. Hey, Mircea. Hey, Andrea. Hey, Neagu. Hey, everyone. Okay, starting with Bitcoin CME chart, daily time frame. We had a bounce some time ago. We had a big drop soon. Couple of days ago, we had a beautiful smile. Look at it. The result is obvious. We are back at the lows. Everyone is expecting to break back up, to break back down, to make new lows, to bounce. How about fucking around 60k for a long period of time? What do you say about this scenario? To create a small range here and stay here for some weeks, maybe a month, maybe more. Nobody wants to see that scenario. Market fucking around at 60k. 60k, it's an important level. Yeah, we can bounce a little bit higher. We can dump below 59, 60k and go back up. After a drop like this, people, after a drop like this, expect the market to consolidate. Will drop more in time? Probably, but let's look at the last time. We had a big drop. Pretty simple. Big drop, long consolidation. Big drop, long consolidation. Why everyone is expecting something else this time? Nobody wants to see the potential for a range here. So we'll fuck around between, I don't know, 55 and 65. Why is not possible? Why is that not probable? Why nobody is speaking about, well, after a big move like we had, we'll probably consolidate for some time. Wishful thinking, people. After a drop, usually we get a consolidation. Either we distribute even further, we'll stay here, we don't find a strong support in time and we'll dump lower, which is probable. Or at some point in time, we'll have some good news, we'll bounce back at 69 and then we'll drop. But overall, I think we'll fuck around 60,000. Let's hope that this time is different and this time I'm wrong and we'll go straight to 40k and everyone will buy Bitcoin at 40k in 1 week. And then in next week we'll go back to 120k and everything will be nice and clean. But the market is not working that way, people. After a big drop, usually market slows down, consolidates. Yeah, we can find the range and we can play the range if we are day traders. But again, if we'll form a range here, like we had, look left, how many times, for swing traders is a pain in the ass. For investors, the same. The only ones that could make some money are the day traders. Okay, maybe you say, well, I'm not a sharp day trader, but I'll follow Paul or Stefan on 1 hour. If they post 1 hour charts, if they post 1 hour setups, I'll try to take those ones. It's possible. Still some money to be made. But if you zoom out more, 4 hour, 12 hours daily chart, a small range will not provide any setup for you, people. If you think that way, summertime, fucking around in a range, and you think what setup works the best in summertime, that's the SFU setup, well, you can, I don't know if I could call it plan, but you can make an idea what you should do this summer. Yeah. Okay, so Let's play the SFU setup, see if they all get here. Let's play the Monday range. That will keep working in the summer. If you have a range, the Monday range usually works pretty well. And still make money in the summer. Okay, we had a dead cat bounce Monday, and now we are dropping back down here. Let's see what will happen. Like I told you, I'm expecting something like this. You can see big drop, bounce, and then fucking around in the same area. Now the range could be smaller. That's uglier for swing traders, but for day traders is acceptable. We can adapt to that. AB equals CD, if we think like AB equals CD move, well, that's pointing out a lot lower. But we can get to that target at the end of the summer. Who knows? We don't have a time frame, well, until tomorrow. Okay, looking at daily chart, at the indicators, OBV, no divergence, RSI, no divergence, MACD histogram, no divergence. So I don't see any confluence here. I see the 60K level slightly above Mountain Man. I think we can fuck around here, 55 to 65. Maybe we'll form a range. It's too early to even tell you the high or the lows for the range. Let's hope that the high is not this one and the low is not this one, because that's pathetic. That's ugly to trade, even for day traders. Let's hope that we'll get a bigger range. So indicators, no clue about what is next. Let's take a look at Ethereum. You can see we are fighting 1600 for the moment, but I think we can go to the next level and the next level. Let's just say overall on higher time frame we'll fight 1500 with $100 or $200 below, $100 to $200 above, and we'll fuck around in this area for the summer. Let's hope that that's the case and will not go straight to 1000. Let's hope for that. Indicators, nothing special. Look at it. Nothing. We had bearish divergence in the top in the bounce, but now, no, nothing yet. That's Bitcoin, that's Ethereum. Let's take a look at ES a little bit. Well, we're dropping. I was hoping for a proper shoulder here, but all we got was this one on, let's say, 4-hour chart. We discussed in the morning, and we discussed about shoulder, head, shoulder, and I said, well, we are not allowed to exceed this level. We touched that level, almost that level. You can see we created a shoulder, small one, and we broke down. We broke the neckline. Now we are retesting. Yesterday in the New York session, for everyone, I posted or I suggested that trade, the short one on ES, the SFU of the Monday high. If you took it, well, you made nice money. Let's see if we can find it here. There you go. So it was a 5-minute chart. For the VIP members, I set an alarm here. We close above, we close next candle below. It was a clear setup, and look at the result. Okay, maybe you didn't make 12 hour. Maybe you made 5 overall. That's still a nice trade. Anyway, let's go back here. We are confirming that thinking shoulder, head, shoulder. We can bounce one more time today, maybe to create a better shoulder, to stay more here and test more of these levels. Yes, but this pattern is valid. Bearish divergence, look at it on RSI. Let's put daily chart. Even on daily chart we have bearish divergence here. You can see it on MACD histogram. So thinking that we can bounce, but actually we'll go back in the long reload zone is not something extraordinary. I think it's doable. I think it's in the probable scenarios. So we had a straight up move. Everyone said, well, what will happen? What will happen? What will happen? We'll stop at some point in time. We'll make some yams. We'll create a top, and then we'll dump back down to retest the long reload zone. Maybe more. Who the fuck knows? We have a gap here on daily that needs a retest in the long reload zone. That doesn't mean it will happen until tomorrow. It will take some time to dump. Could dump violently if Trump will say the war is starting again, like he said something similar yesterday. Possible. He is the boss. He will move the market as he pleases. You have to understand that. We use the TA to frame setups and play different scenarios. But Trump is moving the market. You have to understand. Yeah. We don't know what Trump will say, what Trump will do, so we need to focus on our TA in specific levels. But TA will still work, but the market is moved by Trump. Last couple of months you saw it over and over again. Okay. So yes, I think it's possible to bounce one more time, or if you look on 4-hour chart, you can say, well, it's enough bounce. And I don't think we'll get a crystal clear head and shoulder. Maybe not. You are at the neckline. If you are already short from this trade, well, you should still have, I don't know, 20-30% from this one, and you should be okay if you'll dump straight down. Okay, so that's, yes, you can see the indicators here. Bearish divergence on RSI here confirmed. Bearish divergence on MACD histogram. YAMS lately on OBV. So yeah, if the market wants to dump, indicators will not say no. Gold. I told you about gold is weak. If you took the short auto posted in premium, you are okay. I don't want to touch gold. I told you that doesn't have the strength to test 5,000. That means weakness. That means it'll probably go a lot lower. I'm not touching this one. Silver, similar, will follow gold. We had a nice run, people. We made nice money with gold and silver. Come on. People expecting the same, believing the gold bugs, not the moon boys. This time, metal people will believe the gold bugs. Well, no, gold will go to 20,000 until tomorrow. No. 5,500 is not the top. No. 10,000 until tomorrow. And Paul J will wait, and will wait for weekly Ws, and will buy gold probably below 3,000. But will take a lot of time. Anyway, I'm not interested to touch metals at the moment. Oil, I told you about the triangle. Will be a fake out, will be a breakout. I'm interested on this one only at the extremes. At the highs, gap in the SFU level. At the lows, gap in 60 and something as a long reload zone. If I'll see the W here, maybe yes. If I'll see the SFUs at the top, maybe yes. In the middle, I'll let Trump do whatever he wants. I'm not even interested to frame setups on this one. It's too ugly to trade. Okay. More about Bitcoin dominance. Let's zoom out a little bit more. Can we dump all the way down all of a sudden to see that we are accepting below 55 and go down? Possible. We can have a mini summer rally on altcoins? Probably yes. Some altcoins could bounce until, I don't know, August. Maybe even August. And then the fall will come, and guess what will happen? If you have 2 or 3 years in this market, you'll understand what I'm saying. Yeah. In the summer, maybe we'll get some altcoins, some specific altcoins will probably bounce, will probably pump, but not everything. Now it's impossible for a classic altcoin season. Every altcoin is pumping. No, there are too many of them. influencers and Trump and his team extracted too much money from the market. Hopefully we'll get a bit of bounce on some nice altcoins. Hopefully. Okay. Ethereum versus Bitcoin. We discussed that too many times. Nothing we should do here. I don't see a W. I think we can go lower. Let's wait for a proper W or head and shoulder or something. I don't know if you're old enough to remember this one. Yeah? April last year, 1 year ago, more than 1 year. When we had this one, and I said, well, look at this one. And then we pumped, and then we pumped, and then we pumped. Well, give me something similar. I don't see it at the moment. Okay, total market cap 2 trillion, nothing we can say about. People asking if October is still valid. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. October should not be valid. Bottom in October. Why not? Looks similar. I'll wait. I'll see in October if the price is close to 40,000. If I'll see the crystal ball giving me the signal, you can see the moving average are getting closer and closer. If I'll get this signal, like here, you can see buy, start dollar cost averaging here. If I'll get the signal, I'll post on Twitter, I'll post on Discord, I'll post everywhere. Like I posted the top here. If you remember, I said, well, I'm not calling tops, but look at this level. Looks like a top. Looks like we have some confluence. Guess what people said that time? They all say the same. If I'll call it here, if I'll say, well, I'll dollar cost average. No, lower. But I'm not here to convince the public. I'm here to trade my own money, make some money, keep our community safe, try to teach some of them to respect risk management and trade with a plan. Yeah? Treat market like a business. Some of them will listen, some of them will do stupid things and will give up. But that's not up to me. Yeah, I don't know how many of you are old enough to remember this period here. Yeah, we started the crypto traders arena in this dump here. Yeah, in this dump. And here I said, I'll dollar cost average. I have this indicator and I'll try to dollar cost average. Below 20K, people said 10. I said, well, good enough for me. I'll keep dollar cost averaging. When we crossed back up, I said, well, I think it's enough. Then when I sold at 50K, people said, well, this is the top. We'll go back down. And then we pumped more and I sold more. I didn't sold everything to know. You can understand I still have Bitcoin bought here. But I sold most of it. Anyway, I don't see any reason not to have the same scenario. October or around October, the bottom, weekly W's and then pump. Will take time, people. Look how much time it took to form a bottom here. So we had a dump in June. Yeah? Then we consolidated. Then we had another dump. Now looks small, but at that moment was pretty big. And then we created a W and then we pumped. Anyway, this scenario is still playable for me. Okay, that being said about the higher time frame, let's go and see what we have on the calendar. Today, people, be extra careful. We have inflation. Yeah, inflation numbers, pretty important, exactly at the New York session start. 1 hour before we start the New York live stream. So, extra careful, stay the fuck out in the news. Could be volatile, especially day traders, scalpers. You don't want to fuck around in the news. That being said, let's go on lower time frame. We talked about ES already. We had the trade, let's put 1 hour. We had the trade, we made money, you made money. We are testing again the Monday low. If we accept below, then we'll have probably an AB equals CD. Yeah? I could see this one being an AB equals CD. Why not? Couple one people. Is this an AB equals CD? Who can frame a proper AB equals CD here? Can we? Let's see if we have the levels. There you go. 33, 66, an EM. I could flip the chart. There you go. You can see A, B, C, D. Clone this one. Okay, it's taking too much time. I don't like that, but that's a different story. Well, now I need to flip it again. There you go. AB, retracement, below 33, above 66, and you have a W. It's possible to have an AB equals CD. Is the risk reward good enough? I don't know if you understand anything from what I'm saying here. If you are a couple one student, definitely. But if you are not, it's kind of difficult to see it. There you go. Possible to have this AB equals CD? I think so. So that could be the case on ES. Let's go back on our Bitcoin and discuss about Bitcoin. 4-hour chart. I want to see 4-hour chart. What do we have here? We had a dead cat bounce. We made some yams. We created the Monday range. We accepted below the Monday range. We retested the Monday low. And now we are between the Monday low and the long reload zone. Now, seeing that, we can go on 1 hour. We'll see even better the yams. Big yam, smaller yam, bigger yam, confirmed, retested. Yeah, we can bounce back up here, but also we can dump like crazy. In this location, at this moment in time, as I already said on premium and VIP to the premium and VIP members. By the way, VIP members, when I'm posting on premium, I'm posting for you also. Read the premium channels. VIP includes premium. So if I want to post for premium and VIP, or for VIP and premium, I'll post on premium, because both subscription have access on premium. If I want to post scalps on VIP, I'll post only on VIP. Okay? So read the premium channels. Read the premium chat. Usually I post there for everyone, for premium and VIP. Okay. At this location, it's kind of hard for me to short. No? I cannot just justify a short here. Well, short, why? What is the setup? I'm close to the long reload zone. No. So I'm forced to think long. What long I could take? We already bounced from the 61.8. I think Stefan already posted that trade. Yeah? He already posted that long at the bounce from 61.8. He frames the trade differently than me, but it's the same level, it's the same concept. Bounce at 61.8. Hopefully it's good enough to get risk free. Hopefully it's good enough to take some profit off. Usually it's not as strong. But if you manage to get a small window of risk and a nice entry, you can make some money. That's played out already. Now, the next dump should go in the long reload zone. So the next setup should be shark, if you know how to play a shark. Okay, so that should be a trade. If you like the shark, if you don't, your problem. 2 hours until the Monday low. Not bad. Or we can even think SFU setup. Huh? So because of this location, it's impossible for me to think short. I need to think long. But to think long, I need better level. So either shark, either SFU. Possible to even frame on lower time frame, to frame a general setup, a W here with some bullish divergence. I don't see it for the moment. Or if we want to short. Okay, I want to short. Well, you need a bounce for a short. That means from here or from some level, we'll bounce here. That is the dangerous level, but it's possible. If we'll get here, that's even better, and then dump. Okay? If you want to see the fib, well, draw the fib. Take the high, take the fucking low, put the short 3 low zone there. There you go. This will be 38.2 here. Confluence with Monday high, Monday low, sorry. Let's put the level so you will see it. There you go. You can see it? Here, 38.2. Let's take it back. Or if we are strong enough and we'll bounce here in the short 3 low zone, then okay, we can play a short. Mountain Man, Shark, Combo, general setup, SFU setup. If will be the case, we still have those equal highs not tested yet. So it's possible. So these are the scenarios we should think about in this range. Because after a big drop, we had a bounce, and on lower time frame, we can anticipate a range. This is the low, this is the high. So you can think about the range game. Here, hunting longs, here, hunting short ideas. Nothing special, nothing difficult to frame. You just need patience, a lot of patience, clear setups, clear risk management. If you are a beginner, you need a community to help you out, to keep you grounded, and don't deviate and do stupid things. But the game should be pretty simple to play here. Okay? Similar, you saw what I framed on Bitcoin, you can go on Ethereum and say, well, fuck it, what do we have here? Well, a bit stronger than Bitcoin, but we still confirm the EMs. So that is telling us here, well, we can go a bit lower. But if you want to trade, well, we need to wait for a long, we need the long reload zone. Maybe Shark, maybe SFU, maybe even Mountain Man if he's strong enough. I don't think so, but maybe. For a short idea, shorting the retest of the Monday low, possible, but I don't know if it's the best one. What you can do, you can take the fib, the high, the low, short reload zone. There you go. So, short here, long at the lows. If we'll go sideways the entire day and fuck around here, stay flat and wait, like me. We have the news, yeah, in the New York session and at the start of the New York session. That should move the market. But it's also possible in the news to get a classic dark Maul candle up and down and stop exactly in the same place and nothing you can do. It's Wednesday after all. Wednesday is not the best day for trading. Stop calling me Sensei, Dimitri, and everyone else. Stop calling me boss, Sensei, and I'm Paul J, and that's it. It's enough. Stupid trader is even better than Sensei. But Paul J is good enough for me. I don't need to give me titles. Yeah, I'm just a trader, making my money in the market and trying to help the people. I have a community. I made a community where win-win is the way to go. I'm more than happy to keep going, and that's it. Yeah, I know you meant to respect, but I'm not a sensei. I'm just a trader like everyone else. Maybe a bit more consistent, maybe a bit more experience, maybe. I'm not sure about that. But I don't want titles. I don't want nothing. Just, I'm more than happy to teach if I'll see someone wants to learn. If doesn't want to learn, is not my friend. Okay, so swing low, swing high, long reload zone. Give me something here. Maybe shark, maybe SFU. Swing high, swing low. Give me something here and I'll short. Maybe a combo, maybe a shark, maybe even an SFU of the Monday high. You can see we have a level slightly higher there. There you go. So there are levels. Here in the middle of everything, I suggest you to put your hands under your ass, push hard and stay there. I don't think it's a good idea to open trades here. That's Bitcoin, that's Ethereum. I don't know why the fuck I still have Aster here in this list, because it's not doing anything. Was to prove a point that is manipulated and nothing is moving. Well, I proved that point long time ago. Tao. Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay. I was right and I didn't make money. That's the perfect example. That's why I tell you it's a difference between being right and making money. Now we are in the long reload zone. Don't be the guy that is shorting Tao at $200. Don't be. Yeah, it's possible to go lower. I get it. But you don't have the risk reward. Why you should fuck around? If you shorted from here and you are trailing now, okay. If not, just leave it alone. I don't have enough reasons to long. See some bullish divergence, but it's too weak at the moment. Maybe you'll bounce. Is the bouncing area, is the long reload zone. Just don't touch it, in my humble opinion. Hype. Well, now we created something ugly. I don't know if ugly. Nice as a TA, from a TA perspective, but shoulder, head, shoulder. Complicated shoulder, complicated head, probably complicated right shoulder also. That means we can fuck around here for some time, and when nobody's expecting, we'll go 1-to-1. Well, let's say 1-to-1, it's something like that. Let's not assume, let's calculate, let's measure. Okay, that's the top of the head. This is the neckline, 1-to-1 here. Well, I'll bold correctly here. Yeah? So that's the target for this one. Entering here is stupid. Entering here. No. If you enter here, you have to take the risk all the way up here to 65. $10 window of risk is not good enough. If we'll do this bounce here, and you get an EM close to 65, 66, then yeah. Now it's obvious, you can see it. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Bearish divergence in the shoulder and head, you can see all over the place. So yeah. On the other hand, maybe it's just better to leave it alone. It's was one of the strongest coins. There are other shit coins we can fuck around. Just maybe. You want me to kick you out, Robert? You really want me to say something bad? Okay. So, equal highs here. It's possible to test those ones? Yes, but I don't know if now. I think the pump is over. Looks like it. Yam, another yam, neckline of the head and shoulder. Not the best one to trade. Nice pattern here. Let's put even, I don't know, 12 hours. Yeah, you'll see it even better. You can see it. Shoulder, head, shoulder, daily. Come on, daily. Yeah, it's even better. You can see shoulder, head, shoulder. If we get a chance here, that's your entry for a short if you really want to short this one. Okay, let's go back on 4-hour chart. Solana. Let's hope that will hold $60. I don't think will hold on the long run, but for the moment, nothing we can do here. Yes, on lower time frame. 1 hour. Let's go on 1 hour. AB equals CD. Possible. Possible. If you want to trade this one, you want to take it. It's up to you. It's at the entry now. We made money on this dump. We can make money again. Yeah. Probable. It's just a setup, people. You have to understand. Usually I don't frame setups like this for the public. I keep it for premium, for couple one, for VIP. It's just a setup. If we'll fail, get the fuck out. That's why it's dangerous for public. They will take the trade here. They will be greedy and will take a big position size. The market will go to the highs here and you should hit the stop loss. Now you should close the trade. They will say, well, no, we'll reverse. I'll wait. Paul said it's bearish. And then the market reverse goes all the way up here in the short reload zone and you destroy an account because. So I prefer not to post for public, to frame setups clearly. Well, this is the entry, this is the stop loss. We did it yesterday on 5-minute chart with this SFU of the Monday high. I showed you how to make money with an SFU setup. It was the only clear setup I was able to frame yesterday. So I didn't trade it. I just framed the setup, which I don't trade, and nothing. Now I see another one. Can you take some of the profit? Just a small part of the profit made yesterday and try an AB equals D? Yeah. But you have to be a trader. You have to get the fuck out if this will get invalidated. Pretty simple. Don't trade if you are not sharp enough. Okay. This one a bit stronger, but same pattern. You can see same AB equals D, AB, EM, CD. You can play on this one if you want. Gold, weak as fuck. Yesterday someone said in the live, well, gold and metals are pumping. And I said, well, it's just a news or something, will probably go all the way back down. And look what happened. I didn't follow that one. I remember someone said, well, the metals are pumping, gold is pumping. And I said, well, don't believe the pump. It's some news or something and it'll probably go down. Well, look what happened. Okay. That being said, I think we can call it a live stream, no? We can call it a live stream. Let's see the chat one more time. Give a late entry. I don't know what. I didn't read the messages then and now. They don't make sense. I don't see requests. Well, if you have more questions, if you have more questions, please type in the general chat and premium chat, VIP chat, depending what subscription you have. Okay? If you see I don't answer, tag me. Especially premium and VIP members, you can tag me anytime. That's one of the benefits of being premium or VIP. You can tag me, ask me questions, ask me. I'll answer for general members also, but let's just say I'll answer first to the VIP and premium members. Euro versus dollar on daily list. Here? Well, okay. FX, Forex, Wanda. Well, let's say Wanda. Let's say Wanda. Let's remove this one. You can see weekly. Looks like a top. Yeah? Short reload zone. Look at it. Short reload zone. We framed this one in the past. I was trading Forex, so I don't have a problem looking at it. You can see initially I'm dumping, then bouncing back at 61.8, rejecting, then accepting, like we discussed earlier, accepting in the short reload zone, shark level. We bounced a bit more. That's weekly chart. It's not for day traders, definitely. A kind of a long reload zone that is not valid anymore. And you can see we are trying to aim out. We are trying to form a top here. And you can see the bearish divergence and everything. If, for example, we'll confirm this M, if we'll confirm this M on weekly chart, this one, then we can draw a house level. And if we can draw a house level, we have some targets on higher time frame. Andrei, I think you know that I'm talking about weekly chart, no? you should know how to draw a house. There you go. So, first level will be here, second level will be there. Well, nice confluence, I like it. But we need to confirm this, yeah. We can fuck around here the entire summer, or even the entire year, and staying and distributing this move, yes. But overall looks kind of sketchy. A, B, C, D already played out. You can see A, B, C, D, W. Classic setup. I was talking about A, B equals D. Different time frame, of course. And now we are getting tired and probably. Now, let's go on daily. What do we have on daily? On daily, we have a range. You can see. Top of the range, bottom of the range. This is support. Probably if we'll get here, we'll bounce from this level back in the middle of the range. We have some yams here, which they are telling me that we can start a downtrend. I have a setup here? No. I don't think it's wise to trade here, to open a trade here. Let's go on 4-hour chart to see what we have. Well, on 4-hour chart, you can do something like this. You take the high. You take the fucking low. You put the long reload zone. You should know all these things, Andre. There you go. That's a long reload zone. Motherfuckers. Okay, so. Do we have a W? Kind of. Do we have some bullish divergence? Kind of. So, sketchy, ugly to trade because we have a lot of resistance here. But you can see it's trying to respect the long reload zone and pounce. You can get a 2R from this long reload zone. I don't know. Maybe from the shark a couple of days ago. Yesterday, actually. 2 days ago. If you took the entry here, stop loss there, maybe you get a 2R. The problem I have here, Andre, is this is strong. And this will try to push the market. Will bounce here, reject and maybe go lower. Maybe an SFU. Who knows? It's summertime anyway. So something like this. We are bouncing here. We are hitting the resistance. And then we go here. Here we try to get back up. And then we'll do something like this. So you can enter here. Or you can short here. But I don't think you have a clear setup. On lower time frame, yeah. You can draw another fib. From this high to this low. And you can put a short reload zone. And there you go. If we'll bounce here in the short reload zone, you can try to short here. It's Forex, Andre. Forex, by definition, it's a range. You can find some micro trends, by definition, you should be a range trader if you attempt to trade Forex. The rest is up to you. I'm not trading Forex. I'm not trading traditional market. Next year, maybe I'll do. Because next year, I am assuming less volatility on crypto. That being said, I talked about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. I should close this live stream and go and trade with VIP members. I don't know what you're saying with 83. I don't understand why 83. Why I'm not racing from this one. From this one? Well, because I believe this is a dead cat bounce. To trace from here to all the way down, short reload zone is around here. It's too far away for the moment. If I'll see the market pumping in that area, then I'll draw the fib. For the moment, I'm focusing on this part here. That's why. What's the point to see the higher time frame when the market is fixed in a small range? Okay, people. Let's call it a live stream. 4 places for premium. If you want to join premium, 4 places left. This will close when 4 people will join. If you want to join VIP, technically you should wait until next month. Practically, you have to pay for 3 or 6 months and you have to be accepted by Stefan. If you want Stefan to make an exception. Couple 1 will end this week. Yeah, we are in the practical part. We have 1 more live stream Friday. And then I'll discuss with Stefani if we do another round of Kappa 1 and Kappa 2 in the fall. Yeah? I'll announce at the moment we decide what we'll do and how we'll do it. Okay? See you tomorrow. Or see you in the next live stream if you are premium or VIP. Okay. Bye bye.